Premier Mark Brantley revealed at a recent press conference that St. Kitts and Nevis has been removed from the European Union's tax group so-called blacklist. Over the past 2 years, the federal government and the Nevis Island administration worked urgently to put in place tax policies for the financial services sector on both islands that are in keeping with the requirements of the European Union. St. Kitts and Nevis was among several countries in the Caribbean that were blacklisted and given deadlines to complete legislative changes. The last deadline was met in late 2019 when the Nevis Island administration and the federal government went into their respective parliaments to make necessary changes to tax legislation for the financial services sectors in the Federation. At Premier Brantley's February press conference, he commented on what he called good news.
Some more good news, ladies and gentlemen. We learned around about February 19th that St. Kitts and Nevis was given a clean bill of financial health from the European Union. The so-called tax group, code of conduct group, gave us a passing grade and said that we are no longer on any list. They call a list black, I don't know why, but we are no longer on any list. Let me put it that way. Instead of saying blacklist, let me say bad list. We are not on any bad list. Now that for me is significant. It is very significant because you would recall that we were forced to go into the parliament here close to Christmas 2 years running in order to meet deadlines that were imposed. The federal government also had to go to the parliament over there and working together on the advice of our technical team, whom I would wish to give all the credit because they are the ones who told us what we should do. We accepted that advice, we went to the parliament, and the consequence is that the European Union has said to us, you have passed whatever the test it is that they have imposed. We have said to them, thank you, but in future, let us have some dialogue. Let us have a discussion. So that rather than taking punitive measures against small countries such as ours, let us first discuss what needs to be done and see how we can meet the concerns. But good news, nevertheless, that we no longer have to deal with that. And this, of course, follows on from October 2018, when the OECD Global Forum on Transparency and Exchange of Information published a second-round peer review report on St. Kitts and Nevis and gave us a grade of largely compliant. Largely compliant. That's a grade, I'm told, that United States and big countries like that have as well. So I think we're in good company.
It is hoped that these changes will help to bring about greater stability in the sector and avoid harsh penalties that could be imposed by the EU tax group. Glenn Batt for SKN Newsline.